All right, right off the bat, some Cardinal news. Wilson Contreras to first base. Do you like the move?
I like the move if, Frank, they have somebody to teach him how to play the position. One of the problems the Cardinals have had, and one of the things they're allegedly going to fix, is their lack of teaching. We've seen that with the catching position. They don't have a minor league catching instructor, and 5 of their top 30 prospects are catchers. So they need to hire somebody. But I think they need to get somebody that has played the position, is capable of playing the position, to help Wilson Contreras along. It's not like Moneyball. Not everybody can play first base. I'm sure he can, but I would prefer if he had a little instruction. Offensively, I think he's going to be fine there. I like him there.
All right, Helsley, Gray, Arenado. Who's most likely to go, and do you think all 3 will go?
I believe that Sonny Gray wants to be here. I think he'll stay. I think that Helsley is the most likely to go because he doesn't have a no-trade clause. And I don't think the Cardinals really have an appetite to pay him in arbitration. I don't know what the market's going to be for a guy like Nolan Arenado. The Cardinals would have to swallow a lot of his salary if they wanted to move him. And I don't think there's many teams out there that want to swallow the rest of the salary and then take a gamble on whether or not he can still play at a high level.
The Blues last night. Jeremy Rutherford called the Blues' third period the worst effort he's seen in 20 years. Mm-hmm. It's in a span of 6 games. That's the second time they've given up 8 goals, or 8 goals, actually.
Yeah, it's disastrous. And obviously, they don't have an awful lot of self-starters. There's not an awful lot of oomph on that bench. I would guess part of it comes from leadership, but part of it comes from the personality of the people that you're bringing in. And if you have people that aren't willing to try hard, when a coach says, hey, our compete level has to be higher, basically what he's saying is our players need to try. And if you don't have the players that have it within them, the intestinal fortitude, as Mike Shannon used to say, to play hard, you're never going to win a Stanley Cup with that group.
And talent-wise, they're compromised. They were just average to begin with, and now they're compromised,
Right.
missing 2 key players. They just can't have an off-effort night.
No, in this circumstance where you're missing Thomas, missing Broberg, you have to try even harder, and you have to play within the system even more. And that was the other thing. It looked like last night in the third period, they were just kind of running around. I think somebody said it was like playing summer hockey, just going out for a skate. It was awful.
All right, how about Mizzou and their captivating win last night?
Mizzou's just good at winning. They've won 20 of their last 24, Frank. And I know that there are people that are down on Eli Drinkwitz because games are close. Man, you look at college football, everything is close. Everybody's capable of losing. It's kind of like the NFL used to be any given Sunday. Now it's any given Saturday. So to come away with a win, regardless of who it's against, and get it the way they did, I thought was really great. And nobody, as opposed to the Blues, you could have given up at the end if you're Missouri's defense, right? But they didn't stop trying, and they got the big play at the end.
And he is criticized a lot, but he is 8-0 now in one-score games over the last 2 years. That's a heck of a stat.
And he's building a program, and he's lost 2 pass rushing defensive ends. He's lost his quarterback, and the guy, all due respect to Drew Pine, he's not a top-of-the-line quarterback. To win a college football game against a team like that, I think, is a pretty substantial victory.
Finally, a personal thought. How are you enjoying a little bit of time off right now?
I have determined that I can play too much golf. I really can. Okay. I love it, but I can play too much. I don't know about I'm like you. I don't know about retirement, but I am enjoying it. It's and to learn about all the new things in media, new media. Which I have to learn about with podcasts and with all of the advances in our industry. I'm kind of stimulated learning about that.
I know you'll find a home shortly.
Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Good seeing you.
The great Randy Karraker.